5, 4, 3, 2, showtime.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, everybody. Wesley here.
And Kathy, hi.
We have a big show today. This is our very, very first guest. And to us, this is a superstar. Yeah, and we're not talking, it's not John Travolta. It's not who you would think would be a superstar.
He is our super duper fan. And I am so excited to have him on our show as our first guest.
With Howard White. Oh, gosh, how do we start with?
He, in his words, is probably best.
You know what?
Because he tells it. It's his heart that's speaking, and he tells.
Look who's here! Hello, Howard.
Hey, how are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, Howard White. Howard, you have been extraordinary. You build props. You travel the country. You dress as a sleep stack. You bring your family, your wife, Marcia. It is extraordinary. Can you tell us how this all started with us?
Well, I remember the first time I met you guys, which was at the all-night flea market, 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I was real nervous when I first met you. I walked by a few times, but on my way there, I've met my share of celebrities, but my expectations of you both were so high. I remember, if they're not everything I've dreamed of, I'm going to be sadly disappointed. I'm going to be heartbroken. And you guys not only met my expectations, you exceeded them so much. And seeing you over and over and over, we become such good friends. And I'm a truck driver, so as I drive and I think and allow my mind to keep moving, I keep thinking, what else can we do? Let's add a pylon. Let's add a robot.
You gotta understand, when we first met Howard, we were at our table. It's this flea market, which is amazing, all night. And this guy brings up all of this merchandise from Land of the Lost, and he starts giving it to us, and we thought, oh my God, this guy is amazing, obviously, and you have become part of our family. This is, how long ago was this? This was
2017, maybe.
Wow. And your relationship with Kathy has been extraordinary.
Not only have you become part of our family, but we've become part of yours. So
that's right.
I know your whole family.
Yes,
that's right.
Kathy, listen. Richard, can you show us? There we go. There's Howard with his wife Marcia, and us at a show. And Howard, you have to understand, Howard doesn't just arrive with a few things. Howard builds things. Look at that. There's a cart with Dopey.
And he not only does it, but he involves his entire family. His grandkids are helping. They help paint the Dopey.
Oh, yeah.
His wife, Marcia, helped him build the cart.
Well, tell us about Dopey. Howard, tell us how you got Dopey.
So I was thinking, we need something else for the show. So I actually got on eBay and I found a Sinclair dinosaur. It actually came from Texas. So I bought this on eBay, and I'm in Louisville. So the box truck comes to Louisville. He backs in the dock at my mail stop, takes it off of his truck, puts it in my semi. I bring it back to Cincinnati, have to unbolt it from the skid and fit it in my small Chevy Equinox. And I did. And once I got it in here, the tail was about right here. And my hatchback didn't shut, and I got him home, and he sat for a bit, and finally got all the kids together. And I said, let's all paint this together, because in time, I wanted them to look back and see that they were a part of this, even if it was just a little bit.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And you have trailered him on like an open bed trailer to different ships. And you say that you've had policemen pull you over to do photos with you and all kinds of stuff.
Listen, you guys that are watching the show, this is, oh, look at this. Look at the license plate of this. Flea Stack. Unbelievable.
And you have every right to have that on your car.
That's right.
You got to understand. I mean, we're not. You bought a trailer just for Dopey. You built a pylon, a golden pylon that you look at that. He brings that golden pylon and sets it up. And Howard, that's you as a sleep stack.
Yep, it is.
And he also goes like, he comes to shows throughout the year. So whether it be Easter, Halloween, Christmas, he always brings all the things like the hats, the Christmas hats or Easter eggs, so that we have a Land of the Lost celebration of that holiday.
Howard, can I ask you why?
Are you okay?
No. Well, he's a little mental, but Howard, why? Why this passion?
He says.
Well, let him talk.
Well,
for God's sake, Kathy, let him talk.
He once told me that switch that's shut off in your head, I don't have one.
Let me know when you're done.
Okay. Howard, you know what? She's all yours.
No. Why? It's a part of the childhood innocence that I think a lot of us still hold on to. And when the Facebook group came up, you know very well, what were they at? Over 20,000 members right now. And all these people, they're all so trustworthy. They go back to where they were, in 74, 75, 76, and they're all reliving this as a child again. And then to be able to meet you is just so heartwarming. And it is a passion. It's to be able to stand back and look at all this that we've created together. But I want to stand back and see the other fans that come see you and see these props for the first time. Because I was that guy one time. I was nervous. And when they come in, they see the dinosaur, the pylon. There it is. We had Kathy in a town parade. Pulled her through the town on a little hay wagon. Threw out candy. It was just such a blast. And all these little things just seem to bring back the childhood. But it's also... it's so heartwarming because everything is true and genuine. And I might not be done yet. I might have a few more ideas up my sleeve. And the trailer thing at some point will be out of the picture. I'll have to go to an enclosed trailer, probably hold it all. But every day my mind still thinks, what else can I do? And
well, now here's the.
We could use a Hyde Bluff one of these days.
But Howard, what is amazing is your kindness. And I'm going to share something. I don't know if Kathy wants me to say this or not.
Why wouldn't I want you to say something?
Well, I just want it's your personal stuff.
Oh.
Do you mind? Just a little bit.
A little bit. And it's nothing weird.
No,
it's
not
really
no.
like such a beautiful.
But it's
Go ahead.
Just want to tell you about Howard's heart. Is that when Kathy lost her husband, he passed away. Kathy had to relocate, and who drove all across country to pick Kathy up, help her move. With her son moved her, with Christopher moved you. But Howard, you've always been there for every move, everything Kathy's need. When she had to move across country, she moved back to Palm Springs. You arrive, you fly, you ride, bring a truck, you drive. The relationship the two of you have created is extraordinary, and I know Kathy has become extremely attached to your mom and your sister and Marcia, your new wife, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I mean, it's gone beyond just arriving with props and being silly and dressing like a sleaze sack. It's become heartfelt for all of us.
We've had amazing road trips, haven't we, Howard?
Yes, everywhere we went.
And stop at every Sinclair dinosaur.
I know. A 4-hour drive takes us 9. We have to stop and take pictures of everything.
Well, I have to tell you, because Kathy and I were doing the wrap. Well, Howard arrives, on the scene. He goes, "Oh no, that's not enough. You need life jackets."
I remember.
Howard, we have the life jackets. And look, if you're looking at that's the wrap. Look at this scene, guys. Howard built the golden pylon in the back. He brought the scrim with the dinosaur there. He built the raft with strawberries. Those are pumpkins painted like strawberries. And there's Dopey, the Sinclair dinosaur.
And he had that amazing backdrop.
That backdrop, yep. And also that raft is Howard's. It's bigger than the one we have. And all those life jackets he brought. And there's a sleaze stack costume dressed up on a mannequin. And that was for Louisville. That was just one thing. I mean,
well, there was one show in Pittsburgh where we do this every time we do a show. At the end, we have all the volunteers, all the staff come and take a big group photo. Well, we had done that very show one year, and then we ran out of enough life jackets for them. So Howard bought like a box full of 30 of them or something. 50. And so we had 50. There
Look
you go.
at that. That is the Guinness Book World Record of people in the raft. That is from Monster Bash in Pittsburgh, and Ursula and Ron's show, and all the volunteers were getting in. And look, I'm on the floor. I was swimming. Like, we had people and there's a video of it too. So everybody's screaming and running. Anyway, Howard, we can't. Can I? During all of this, Howard met a wonderful woman, Marcia.
He proposed to her in our raft, right?
Did you really?
No.
Yeah, there goes that story.
Nope, I did not.
Okay. How does she feel about all of this stuff, Howard?
So the one picture that you first started out with was in New York. That's the first time she met you. We just decided, hey, you know what? We're going to hop in a car and go to New York, knowing that the following weekend we're going to see you in Louisville for Wonderfest. So let's put on Slee Stack costumes. And I remember one of your handlers said, hey, you probably ought to come over here. You're going to want to see this. So we walked through this little hockey arena over to you guys and in our Slee Stack costumes. And she had a great time there. It was something new. But when we got to Louisville, it was so big and such a production. I said, you know what? If you can handle this, you can handle everything. And she had such a great time, and she loves being such a big part of this.
In Louisville, they called our little room that they gave us the Land of the Lost experience. And
yes,
you created an experience with 3 different settings that they could do photo ops in, which was really cool.
And that's what it's about. It's creating something that's even beyond me at this point. It's about everybody else.
Well, what
moment
you've done for us is
I've had my moment.
Well,
but there's more to come.
Yeah, but I've never seen another show, not to pat ourselves on the back, but I've never seen another show that brings such an experience, turns the autograph show into an experience based on the show. But it's because of you. I mean, we did it in a smaller way with the raft, which was Kathy's idea and all that stuff. But you have transformed this into a production that is, and now the shows we go, okay, Howard will bring this stuff, give him at least a couple of nights in a hotel room, pay for his gas, and he's there. Because you have to understand, everybody out there, he hasn't asked for a thing, not a payment, not all it has been is friendship. And we cannot tell you how much we love you, and thank you for this.
You have to understand that my payment is a gift every time I get to come see somebody new, somebody experience that for the first time, and to be around you guys. That is truly a gift that, is priceless.
What, Howard, is there a certain time that you ever remember a fan, that's something that you saw that resonated with you on a deeper level?
Yeah, I think it was Green Bay just this past year. And it was also up there in at Monster Bash. 2 parents had brought their little children there, and they were having such a good time. And we ended up we had the Slee Stack dolls, or we had something we were able to give them. And to see them take that with them, their mom and dad said, you know what, they are going to love this. She got a coloring book, the girl at Monster Bash. I gave her one of my coloring books. And she said, these kids are going to take this home and make this a shrine. So how wonderful.
That. You kept coming out from behind the table and you go, I have another gift.
I said, well, wait, there's more.
And hold on, there's more. And you did that like 5 times in a row before they had every single one of the cast members in the stuffed animal group that you had made.
You bought it on Etsy, right? There was somebody that created an Enid.
Yep. They created those, and I bought those and brought them with me. And
absolutely, little dolls that somebody had sewn. They were terrific.
And I thought for those little girls, what a wonderful thing to take home.
Yeah,
I know, and your family comes and you create T-shirts.
His daughter Sarah is the T-shirt queen. She makes all of our Land of the Lost shirts.
Well, I mean, these I got online.
No, but the ones for each event, like she'll do. Like when we were in Louisville, she made special shirts for Louisville. She made them for Green Bay. I know, because I have
And
it.
I'm liking the shirt you're wearing now, Howard. Sleazing ain't easy.
It ain't easy, baby.
Listen,
But it's fun.
It is.
Howard, we want to thank you, first of all, for being our first guest and especially helping us learn the kinks and everything. But so beyond everything, all the stuff, the joy that you bring to so many thousands of people that come to the shows and see us, we just want to thank you for your amazing friendship. It has meant the world, and it has changed our lives, and in many, many ways. And your family,
For
and
the better, by far.
very much.
We love you.
We love you very much.
We all love you too here. My family has grown to love you in so many ways you just don't know. They've all been a part of this production at one side or another. Just and it all flows. We all flow so well together.
Yeah.
And the dedication continues. He's a truck driver by trade, and he's actually in his truck right now doing this show for us. He pulled over.
Well, Howard.
And the truck is where I have all my ideas. If you think I've outdone myself.
Oh, no, we'll be getting a phone call in about 10 minutes.
Yep. Just wait till tomorrow. I'll have something else.
Howard, thank you so much for joining us, and we really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Thank you so much.
We'll see you later, Howard. Take care.
Love you.
We love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Wow.
Bye.
So, whoa. I don't know how not to sound corny on this, because you would think, okay, we're doing these autograph shows, these Comic-Cons and stuff, it's just, but they've become very personal to us, because it's not just our super fans like Howard, and I can't begin to tell you the experiences that we have, and Kathy said it many times, that we watch people dissolve into like little children. You see grown men and women come to our table and they dissolve back, become 8-year-olds with a bowl of cereal sitting in front of our TV set, and we get to watch this transformation. And
there's no shame.
None.
Like, you can just be as nerdy and kiddish as you would like to be. And we encourage it. We love it.
Well, I mean, come on. If you throw somebody in a raft, put yellow jackets on, oars and sleeves like that, you go, ah! It kind of evens the feel. It's not,
and we're doing it too.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We're not asking you anything to do that we wouldn't do ourselves.
Yeah, I think in the future, as I get older, I'm going to need a crane. Anyway, listen, I think it's about time for us to wrap this up. But Slatch, thank you for giving us the heads up here. But we just want to say, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Okay, thank you guys. Take care.
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you.